Good morning. Oh my goodness. I keep getting the best sleep on that magnesium. It's magnesium glycinate. That stuff. Oh my goodness. So I take that at night and then I have creatine and water in the morning and that like wakes me up and actually I feel really really good on those two supplements and I still haven't been able to weigh myself because I got the kids over here and they're in the bathroom and stuff. So getting ready for the workday. Supposed to be focusing mostly on protein and beans today, but like if you watch my food diary yesterday, I had rice, I had vegetables and stuff, so not really staying away too much from carbs, but I am trying to kind of limit them and stay protein heavy. I still obviously can have vegetables that I know are not anything that's going to cause me problems. So I still have cucumbers and broccoli and radishes and stuff to snack on to add in if I want that bulk because I'm not in the same cutting phase. I'm in a mindful eating phase. So I did a pretty good job eating mindfully yesterday, although I almost got off track. But I caught myself and I went ahead and did the salad and stuff like that instead. So I do think that I feel pretty good today. I feel pretty light. I feel very well rested with my new supplements, and I can't wait to get on with the day. I think this weekend I'm gonna do another cream fast just because that was so fun, and I actually really liked it. Uh, Otherwise, it's just gonna be kind of a regular day. I was thinking about mindful eating and my ice cream, and that was like a really really hard thing for me. I still ended up eating probably more like 3 ounces of that ice cream, but I used an old trick that actually worked on my son when he was little. I was doing my obviously my parasympathetic breathing, so it was 4 counts in, hold 2 counts, 4 counts out, or I'm sorry, 6 counts out, hold two out, with the mantra included. And so I've been trying to come up with a daily mantra yesterday because I knew I was dealing with the ice cream challenge. I decided that it would mirror a technique I used with my son when he was a toddler. Because I often like to talk to myself like I'm a toddler. I think sometimes that's the most effective way to get through to my like emotional states. Like there's like the logical side, and then there's like your little toddler brain that feels its way anyway. So when my son was, a toddler and he was like 2 or so, sometimes we'd go to the park and we'd be real busy that day. We wouldn't have time to be there all day on a 2 year old schedule. They want to be at the park all day. And so we'd have 30 minutes maybe. I did the nanny 911 thing and I would tell them before we went to the park, we only have a little short time. We did the 5 minutes before we had to leave. Hey, we have to leave in 5 minutes, trying to be just real reasonable and keep everything calm with the toddler. Sometimes toddler still throws a fit. And what happens when he would do that is of course he's all grown up now, but when he would do that, I would get down on his level, look him in the eyes and like kind of, hold his hands kind of and say, "Hey, listen, I respected your need to come to the playground, but now you need to respect that it's time to leave." And so I kind of used that same kind of logic. I said, when I breathed in, I said, I respected my want to have ice cream, and then I breathed out and I said, now I need to respect that it's time to stop, you know, and I just used that mantra 3 times over, and honestly, it really worked. It switched my brain over. Suddenly, my logical side was reminded that the emotional side agreed with it and also didn't want to finish all 4 tubs of little mini ice creams that I made. And they were fantastic. It did taste really good. It's definitely not low fat, but it's lower sugar, it's fewer ingredients. I made it organic cream and stuff like that. It's got the high flavonoid chocolate. Technically, this is like ice cream you could have a scoop of for breakfast and it would give you energy. But I do think that my mantra worked, which was really nice. I'm going to keep doing that same thing, only, like I said, today is the bean day, although what my beans are actually the split pea soup that I made with the green beans last week, and I froze it So that is actually a high protein soup made with organic chicken broth, and I will be adding scoops of collagen to my water today as well. I'll keep a food diary so you guys can kind of keep track of what I'm doing today with that, and I'll probably update the weight again next video because I just don't have access to my scale at this exact moment. Hope all your weight loss is going well. Hope everything is heading nicely through the week and that you're having a great day. Cheers.